2019, the world experienced a disaster that impacted our lives, our businesses, society, and extended across the whole world. Many of us had not experienced anything like this in our lifetime, and the impacts are still being felt across our environment and the world today. Hello, I'm Lynn Wilbraham, and I'm working with North Burnett Regional Council to help businesses in the region prepare for, plan, respond to and recover from disasters that may impact their businesses. So we're going to be working through a series of videos which will help you as a business take control and plan for disasters. So the videos are designed to be introductions to areas of the workbook. We won't cover areas of the workbook in total detail, but it'll be enough so that you can understand what is required and step you through the process and eventually end up with a business continuity plan for your business. In your workbook that will be available online through North Burnett Regional Council's website, or you can print out a copy, there are a series of tasks, and there'll also be a series of templates and tables for you to download or work through in the workbook that you can capture information. It's so important to make sure that you don't just put this away in a drawer and lock it away. Have it out so that you and your staff, your stakeholders, your suppliers, they know that you've got this, that you've got control over your business. In section 1, we're going to set the scene. We're going to talk a little bit about disasters and disruptions. We're going to talk about resilient businesses and how to be a resilient business operator. Disasters and disruptions can take many different forms. They can be internal, they can be external, they can be planned disruptions sometimes, such as when the council or other bodies let you know that they're going to be turning off the water for a short period of time to do some work. Disasters can also be a factor of your location. So an event that is a disaster for one business may not even impact yours at all. However, you need to be careful, because if there's flooding or fire or some impact in another location of Queensland or Australia or the world, that can impact on your business even though your business is not directly experiencing that. This was the case in the North Burnett recently when flooding happened. Businesses in Gayndah or Mundubbera may not have been directly impacted. However, when roads were damaged and supplies were cut and warehouses in Brisbane were flooded, they could not access supplies that they needed to run their business. And so that has prompted them to develop contingency plans to deal with this in the future. A little word about resilient business operators. The fact that you're in business and you're running a business speaks volumes for your character, because running a business and working for yourself is not easy. So developing resilience in business is something that often happens more by accident than design. But when you're in the middle of a disaster or disruption, that resilience is really going to come to the fore. So in your workbook, there are some very, very interesting examples of resilience in business and what businesses have done to actually adapt to unexpected events that have happened and how they've come through in the other end. Some of the most valuable tasks that you can undertake if you're looking at improving or increasing your resilience as a business operator is to build relationships. It's so easy when you're working in business to go, oh, I haven't got time to attend that meeting, or I don't want to opt into that information. But by doing that, it helps build your community. And in times of disaster or disruption, community is one of the most valuable resources that you can ever draw upon. Businesses help each other, people help each other, and they want to help in times of disasters. So building that community, getting to know your chambers of commerce, getting to know council, getting to know resources available will stand you in excellent stead. Your first task, as when you work through your workbook, is quite a simple one. It's downloading the business continuity plan document that we'll be working through as part of this workbook. Take time to review this template, become familiar with it, because we will be working through this as part of the workbook.